Hello, my name is George, and in this video, we're comparing Verizon 5G versus Xfinity to help you decide which one is the better choice for your home. We'll break down everything: speed, reliability, pricing, installation, and customer service. And before we dive in, just a quick note, some links in the description are affiliate links. That means that if you decide to sign up using those links, I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and now let's get started. What's the difference between Verizon 5G Home Internet and Xfinity? Verizon 5G and Xfinity offer internet in very different ways. Verizon's service uses 5G wireless technology, meaning it connects to a nearby cell tower to bring the internet into your home. No cables, no installation visits. Just plug in the provided device and you're online. Xfinity, on the other hand, is a cable internet provider, meaning it uses underground wires to bring the internet directly into your home. This setup makes the connection more stable, but it also means you might need a technician to install it. Both services can give you fast speeds, but they work in different ways and they can affect your experience. So, which one is better? Well, let's break it down. Which one is faster? Speed is one of the biggest factors when choosing an internet provider. So, let's compare. Verizon 5G Home Internet delivers impressive speeds ranging from 85 megabits per second to 1 gigabit per second, depending on your location and network conditions. Because it uses cutting-edge 5G technology, it can offer speeds that rival traditional broadband, with the added benefit of low latency, which is great for activities like gaming and video calls. However, since it connects to nearby 5G towers, factors like network congestion, weather, and physical obstacles can occasionally impact performance. Now, with that being said, in areas with strong 5G coverage, Verizon can provide speeds that compete with or even exceed traditional cable internet. Xfinity's cable internet offers consistent high-speed connections, with plans starting at around 50 megabits per second and going up to 1.2 gigabits per second for some users. Xfinity's cable internet offers consistent high-speed connections, with plans starting at around 50 megabits per second and going up all the way to 1.2 gigabits per second for some users. Since it runs on wired infrastructure, it isn't affected by signal strength or interference in the same way that a wireless service like 5G can be. So, if you're in an area with strong 5G coverage, Verizon 5G Home Internet can deliver speeds that are just as fast, if not faster, than Xfinity's cable plans. But if you're looking for the most stable, always consistent speeds, especially for data-heavy tasks like 4K streaming and large downloads, Xfinity's wired connection might be the better choice. Which one is more reliable? Speed is important, but so is having a connection that you can count on. Verizon 5G takes advantage of next-generation wireless technology, giving you a high-speed, flexible connection without needing cables or professional installation. In areas with strong 5G signals, it delivers reliable performance with low lag that makes it great for gaming and video streaming. However, because it's a wireless service, reliability can sometimes depend on factors like distance from a 5G tower, signal interference, and network congestion. Xfinity's wired infrastructure makes it naturally more stable, since it isn't affected by external factors like weather or nearby buildings. Once installed, it delivers a steady and consistent connection even during peak usage hours when a lot of people are online. So if you live in a well-covered 5G area, Verizon's network can be just as smooth and reliable as a traditional wired connection. But if absolute stability is your priority, or if you live in an area with weaker 5G coverage, Xfinity's wired setup might be the safer bet. Does either one have data limits? Nobody likes data limits, but some internet providers still have them. Verizon 5G Home Internet is completely unlimited. That means no data caps, no slowing down after you use a certain amount, and no surprise fees. You can stream, game, and work from home as much as you want without worrying about extra charges. Now, Xfinity, unfortunately, does have a data cap of 1.2 terabytes per month on most plans. For a regular household, this is usually enough for streaming and everyday use. But If you download a lot of games, streaming in 4K, or have multiple people using the internet heavily, you could hit the limit. If that happens, you might have to pay extra fees or upgrade to an unlimited plan, which costs more. So if no data limit sounds good to you, Verizon 5G Home Internet wins this round. Which one is easier to set up? Getting your internet up and running should be simple, but that's not always the case. Verizon 5G Home Internet is super easy to set up. When you sign up, they send you a 5G gateway device, which works as both a modem and a router. You plug it in, follow a few steps on the app, and you're good to go. No technician visits, no drilling, no complicated wiring. Xfinity, on the other hand, can require a professional installation. While they do offer self-installation kits, some customers still end up needing a technician to come out and set up cables or activate the service. If you're not comfortable with tech stuff, this could be a hassle. So for ease of setup, Verizon 5G Home Internet is the clear winner. How much do they cost? Pricing is where things get tricky because it depends on where you live and what promotions are available. Verizon 5G Home Internet is contract free, meaning you can cancel anytime without penalty. Their pricing varies, but typically starts at around $50 per month, with discounts if you bundle it with a Verizon phone plan. Xfinity has a lot of different plans, and they often offer lower prices for new customers. However, after the first year or two, the price usually goes up. Many Xfinity plans also come with contracts, meaning if you cancel early, you might have to pay a fee. So if you want a simple price with no contracts, Verizon 5G Home Internet is the better choice. But if you're okay with contracts and want higher speeds for the money, Xfinity might be a better deal. Which one is available in more areas? Availability is a big factor because not all internet services are offered everywhere. Verizon 5G Home Internet is still expanding, meaning it's only available in certain cities and neighborhoods. Even if it's in your city, it might not be available at your exact address. Xfinity has a huge network and is available in many more places. If you live in a city or suburb, there's a good chance you can get Xfinity. Which one should you choose? So, which one is better, Verizon 5G or Xfinity? The best choice depends on what you need. If you want no data caps, no contracts, and an easy setup, Verizon 5G Home Internet is a solid option, especially if you have strong 5G coverage in your area. But if you need faster, more stable speeds with a wired connection that isn't affected by network congestion, Xfinity is the better choice. It's widely available and provides consistent performance. Before making a decision, check what's available at your address. If both providers are options, think about whether you prefer flexibility and unlimited data or stability and speed. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.